Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we have an Xbox Series X console here, and this one is never been opened, and since they purchased it and it says the date manufacture is 2022. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm just going to show you guys, for those people that they just want to open and clean up the dusted out, because this one they take a liquid metal on the heat thing. You don't need to replace a liquid metal, it's not necessary. You just want to open it once in every 8-9 months to clean the fan, the heat sink, and then put it back together. If you do that, it's going to last you many years. So you should be doing that once every 8 months. I'm going to go on step by step how you can do this at home, and it's fairly easy if you take your time doing it. All right, let's put it to the side like this for now, and I'm going to grab my tools. Tool number one is an iFix screwdriver set, as they have all the bits that you require to opening any electronics. And we're going to use a curved tweezer or straight tweezers, a whole bunch of them, pointy one, curved one. You're going to use a spatula, a plastic or metal spatula, that's fine. A really pointy screwdriver, not a screwdriver, I'll say it's like a pointy metal thing. All right, with all this on hand, and I'm going to actually use alcohol. I'll show you why in a second. And a guitar pick. It really soft edges so it doesn't scratch. You're going to use this one. Most of these extra tools, they come with a pro set of the iFix screwdriver set. If you don't have the pro set, at least get the guitar pick, tweezers, and spatula, stuff like that. This is 99% alcohol. It's not necessary, but it's good to have. Also, you need a toothbrush. New or used toothbrush, that will be handy to have, and a good compressed can airs or a compressor dry air. I'll leave those links in the video description in case you want to purchase yours. It's a really handy to have, but I don't recommend those canned air. They don't have enough force, and they really finish quickly, and they're expensive. But if you buy one good compressor, a small one, it will last you many years. Also, I have one for 12 years almost. All right, so let's get it started. First, you want to put a face down. I don't like putting face down because there's a little buttons here. I don't want to press on these ones. So what I'm going to do, I will put something in the bottom here. Let me see what I can put down here. I will put, let me find a carton box or something. All right, I'll put this box right in here so it doesn't press on the button. Just like that. And I'll put it right here. Now, what we're going to do, we want to remove the stickers. First, we want to remove this sticker right in here. We're going to put a little bit of alcohol right on top of the sticker. This will help to blend up the adhesive underneath. And then what you want to do, you just want to poke it right underneath and lift it up. I'm going to see if I can use my guitar pick. There you go. The alcohol really helps to blend the adhesive underneath so you don't damage this plastic. If you do, nothing happens. It's just for a cover up. All right, now we need the screw right in the middle here. You can either puncture right through this label or lift up the label from the side, bring it upward. Again, put a little alcohol right on the label on the side, and we can start lifting up the label from the corner. Gently lift it up. And the alcohol will do the job, and it will come out pretty easy. And once it's dried out, it will just stick back again fairly easy. All right, so we need 1 and 2 screws to remove. These are a torque number 9, I believe. Let me see. This is number 8. Number 8. Well, let me see if number 9 sticks. Number 9 actually is a little bit big, so I'll go with number 8. Remove two torque screws right on top here. They should be the same size and height, so don't worry about mismatching them. So remove these two. Now we need to remove this panel. To remove the panel, simply put the penny tool right in here and lift it up. Wiggle around here, and gently do all around every couple of centimeters. You can see dust popping up right now. All right. Don't worry about this one. This one you can clean it up with a towel. So And then we're going to lift it up from the bottom up, and then you want to pull it towards yourself. Otherwise, don't yank it towards the ceiling. You need to slide it out in 45-degree angle. It is pretty dirty, so you can take it outside, wash it out for driving, or just use a toothbrush to clean it. I'll put this label back down. All right. Now what we need to do is to remove the bottom plate here, this circle here. To remove this one, right in here on the bottom, you're gonna see this hinge right in there, right there. You want to lift up this hinge about a little bit. While I'm lifting up, then I'm gonna twist this one counterclockwise. So I'll put a pointy thing right in here. So I'm gonna twist it, lift it. Let me show you guys. Right there. I'm just lifting that one a little bit. While I'm lifting, I'm gonna twist and it will come out counterclockwise. So it's about half a centimeters. Now once we remove the bottom cover, now we're gonna go ahead and remove the screws down here. We are gonna remove the 4 screws and 2 black-headed screws. No, I mean 3 green screws and the black-headed screws. All right, we remove those ones and this black-headed screw. All right, once we remove those ones, there's nothing to remove down here. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna remove the screw for the fan right in here. One big screw. You're gonna remove 1 screw right there and 1 screw right in here. Now that we remove that, we're gonna pull this jack backward. It's straight in 45-degree because it's not straight upward. Don't yank it up, it's in an angle. So pull it up that way, and now we can slide up the fan gently. And you can see it is pretty dirty, so we're gonna take it outside, blow some air, use a toothbrush, and we're gonna clean it up. And we can see lots of dust in here. We can blow this dust off too. All right, we're gonna remove the screw right in here. So we are gonna lift up the cover a little bit, and we are gonna lift up this one up. This is just to keep the DVD drive in one place. It just goes right in here. Again, we can take it outside to clean it. We're gonna detach the power connector and the SATA connector. The SATA connector, grab it from here, don't grab it from the cable. Grab it closer to the, move it around. And this is the SATA cable. You want to lift it up like this, bring it up. And we can remove the DVD drive, just slide it out. Again, take it outside and clean it. All right, so we remove those ones in. Now, we need to disconnect few flex cables. One flex cable, first we need to detach this Kapton tape. So lift up this Kapton tape right in here. You don't need it actually. Now we need to release this flex cable right in here. To remove this flex cable, you have to push down. The little metal thing is right on the other side. You have to push it down towards the jack, and then you want to pull this flex cable upward. You don't want to pull it up without pressing that metal thing down. I'll show you in a second. So if you don't know how to follow this, just wait a second, I'll show you. See, now I pulled it up because there's a little earlobes right on this jack, on this flex cable. These tiny earlobes. Those are being hooked down. If you pull, you're gonna damage these hooks right in here, and that's a bad thing. So before I pulled it out, I had to push this metal. Let me see in an angle. So pretty much with the pointer, I just push down this metal cover right in here. See, I just push it towards the motherboard, towards this side. I'm not pushing it towards the front end. I'm just pushing it towards on the left side, whatever side is this side, towards this flex cable. Just pushing it down gently, and then I lift pull up this flex cable. Now to pull this flex cable up is the exactly same thing. So I'm not going to yank this one up, otherwise I'm going to break it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to push on this metal thing down, push it down, and then I'm going to slide this flex cable upward. There we go. Make sure you push it nicely down, otherwise you're going to damage this earlobes. All right, once we remove these two flex cables, we're going to make sure there's no adhesive into it. This one has a little adhesive. Move it to one side. Now we can just slide down the whole entire system. Just bring it up and release. So we can take this one outside, and there's a whole bunch of dust in there. Clean up toothbrush and just clean up the whole housing. So let's put this to one side. I'll take it outside in a second. And down here we have the whole heatsink. You can see the air goes down from the side, from the bottom, and it exhausts and it pushes up from the top side of the console. So it's setting up like this. So all the air goes through here, comes up and goes out. So in here, you want to use a toothbrush to clean up all the dust and blow some air through here and to clean it up nicely. There's nothing else you need to clean up the heatsink, just blow some air through it. This is the power unit, and that's it. There's not much you can do down here to clean it. All you want to do is just clean up the ventilation in here and the fan. So I'm going to take this outside and do some cleaning with a toothbrush, blow some air, and I'll be back right after this. All right, I took it outside and I cleaned up with a toothbrush, nice and clean, beautiful. You don't need to polish or anything like that as long as you clean the fan, because it's going to be dusty in a few days. So as long as you clean the vent, that's the most important part. And so we're going to put this to one side for a second. We're going to grab the rest of the stuff that we cleaned up. You can do a better job than me. If you want to take your time cleaning it, you can use a degreaser, like a kitchen degreaser, to do a little bit of just on a towel, workshop towel, output, fiber towel, whatever you want to use. You can do a little bit of extra dust cleaning in here, but again, the small dust particles, those are not really important. Don't force too much the vents, that they get dried up too much. Just gently, just wipe them, and there we go. So there's a Master Chief logo right on the fan. This fan is really quiet fan. I really like this fan. So yeah, all right. Now we're gonna get the housing. We're gonna put the DVD drive to one side. Grab this housing here. We are gonna put the cover, the whole unit in. And let me see. We're gonna put these flex cables out of the way. And we are gonna rail down the unit. And we are gonna put it in its place right there. And before we do anything, we're gonna grab the DVD drive. Make sure it goes down straight in. It stays right in there. Connect the connector right in here. Put the SATA connector. You can grab the holder. Move it around a little bit. Let's put this back side down first. And then it should snap into its place. It should be a little bit snappy. Let me see the cables. And there we go. All right, once this one is in place, put the single black screw right in here to hold this cover right in place. All right. Now we're gonna grab the fan. Make sure this cable, the Master Chief logo, this one stays facing upward towards you, and it should just go down. Really simple. Put the connector right in there. Now we're gonna put the flex cables in. Just push them down in there, and the flex, the small one, just slide them in. There we go. It just makes a tiny click when you push them in. That's when you know it's in the right place. Put the 2 screws on the side of the fan and 1 big screw in the middle. And this is a simple way you can just clean up your Xbox quickly. And it shouldn't take within 5-10 minutes tops to do it if you do it quickly. Once you do it once, the second time is going to be faster, so don't worry about it. Always take your time to doing it the first round, and the second round and third one, you're just going to be able to do it much, much faster. Put the black screw 1 right in the corner, right in here. And the other one, it should be right towards this side here. And then you want to put the greeny screws, 3 of them right on the bottom. Once we have that one in there, now you can just grab the bottom cover, or the back cover, I would say. First, bring it down in 45, put the top end underneath, just in a 45-degree angle, just like this. And then you want to bring it down, and then squeeze the corners right there. And it will just snap into its place. Put the 2 screws, 1 right at the bottom, and 1 should be right under the sticker. One last thing is you want to put the circle thing, the bottom leg, in half turn. So if you want to know which way goes what, in here you can see this arrow here, these 2 lines in here. These 2 lines, you want to put your finger right beside it in here, and it has to go right in here. So I'm going to put it down right over. I'm sure here I'm just going to do a half turn, and it clicks in. And that's how you know this circle is in its place. And that's it. And this is how you clean up your Xbox Series X. If you have any question or requests, feel free to leave them in a video comment. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.